Bless our level up. Welcome to Level or No Level. So I appreciate you joining me. Topic of the day is hero. Let's level up. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you to everyone that subscribed and thank you to everyone that's viewing in. Much love and appreciation. Let's keep this warrior movement moving. Heroes. We all have heroes in life. Someone that we look up to, things like that. So that's good. It's good to have someone to look up to at times. But as warriors, I challenge you. If you're going to look up to somebody, be that person that you can look up to. Be that person that your family can look up to. Be that person that you can call yourself a hero and be proud of every day that you look at yourself in the mirror. You can be that. You don't need to look up to nobody except yourself. Like I said, to me, it's funny to me sometimes. Like, I got heroes, like, I like Ryu, I like Mario Brothers, I like Black Panther, I like, some superheroes and stuff like that, the Avengers. But at the same time, you're gonna look up to someone, to me, it's like, it's funny. I'm just gonna put out some examples. Like I said, to me, if you look up to somebody because of the way they look, that's stupid. Like, beauty is everybody. Everyone has their own beauty. There's so many diversity. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder and things like that. So first and foremost, don't look at someone because they have a certain figure. Like for females, these, like, you're looking up to someone that has a nice butt. Like, what is that? Like, I'm just, I just want you to think about that. You look at someone because they have a nice butt or because they have, big chest, or because they look a certain way, or because they put on their makeup a certain way, and you look up to them. So really think about who you look up to and who you make your hero. Or even as guys, like, we look at there's fighters that we like, football players that we like, basketball players, and things like that, or bodybuilders, whatever, and you want to look like them. But at the same time, you can do that if you work out, and I'm not saying everyone can be a NBA or sports stars, but you can still play the sport. You gotta be realistic too, like your height, your weight, and things like that. Everything has every occupation has certain requirements. So always remember that. Like I said, and back to the heroes, like, don't look up to someone because they do something that you can't do, or they have something that you don't have. Because someone's making more money than you, they're better. No, if just because someone makes more money than you, or has something you don't have, or looks a certain way, does not make them better than you, or does not make them more beautiful than you. You are beautiful the way you are. That's the way they look, that's the way you look. That's what they have because they worked hard for it. That's their path in life. If you find your path and you work hard at that path, you will have what you're supposed to have in your life as well. So stop comparing lives and instead of putting people on a pedestal. You're going to put someone on a pedestal, put yourself on a pedestal. To worship someone because of the way they look, their figure, and what they make, to me, that's, like, it's crazy. Like, to put someone on a pedestal higher than you put yourself, to me, that is crazy. And if you're a man or woman, and if you're gonna worship someone and idolize someone, to me, that's crazy. Because this is your experience, this is your life. If you're gonna look up to someone, look up to yourself. Idolize yourself. If you're gonna look up to someone, and if you're gonna worship someone, worship your grandparents, your mom and dad, the creator. Worship life, that you have life. Because without your mom and dad, without your grandparents, without the creator, you wouldn't be here. Worship the right thing. Don't worship the things that fade, like someone's look or their bank account. Just because they have what they have does not make them a good person. For example, I was watching this thing and they were talking about one of the best basketball player. Like, I don't know the man personally, so I'm not gonna say nothing. But like from the interview, this guy was one of the best. Probably in your head, if you think about the best, there's only a few people. I don't like saying names. But in all the interviews, they said the guy was a good basketball player. But as a human being, he sucked. Every interview I was watching on, I'm like, man, like I used to look up to this guy. I watched basketball because of this guy. I don't watch basketball, but I watched basketball because of this guy. But then watching that interview, and I'm like, man, like he's a good basketball player, but everyone, his friends, his family, his people that knew him in school, like said he sucked as a person. So you don't know. So before you look up someone, know what you're looking up to. Like I said, I can go rent a Lamborghini. I can go put on a suit. I can go rent some women and throw it in a video and make it look like whatever and clickbait you and lie to you. But so remember that. Just because you see something doesn't make it real. So remember, some of it might be entertainment. Like remember to take in the right thing. Like I said, like to me, it's really funny. Like, so we got people. I like watching UFC. I like things like that. But in my favorite fight I lose, I'm not gonna cry over it. You get you get what I'm saying? Like I like him. Yeah, I look up to him. Like, oh, cool. You cool. I give them their due respect. I'm not saying that. Give them their due respect because they work hard to get to where they're at. I'm not saying don't look up to them like they're nothing. Everyone who worked hard deserves their due respect. Give them that. Yeah, you're a great athlete. Yes, you are great this, and things like that. But like I said, just because you watch a game and it's your favorite team, when your favorite team lose, don't get mad and let that ruin your whole day. And now you're mad at your kids, you're mad at your wife, you're mad at the people. You get what I'm saying? Don't worship a sport or don't worship a person, a team. That's lame. Like I said, that is, I don't know. That just to me that doesn't make sense. So as warriors, I challenge you. If you're gonna worship someone, worship yourself. Be that person that you can look up to. Be that person that you can worship, and things like that. Everyone is beautiful. In their own way. Everyone, like I said, don't worship someone because of their look, because that fades away. And fortunately in my life, I've met enough people in my life. Like I said, I've met big women that people would think is big, like I'm whatever overweight. But they're beautiful because of their personality shines. The energy they give out, the humanness in them, the life energy they give out. They're beautiful. But then I met some women who look like they can be models. And they're ugly because of the personality they have and the energy they give out. Like, you look at them and they just look ugly. They got their nice makeup on and they are doll up. They look like, to a simple head, they would be beautiful. But if you really look at them, their personality, the way they carry themselves, the way they walk, talk, they're ugly. If you really look with your heart instead of your eyes and your desire. So like I said, if you're gonna look up to someone in your life to be your hero, look with your heart, with value. Make sure that hero that you look up to holds some kind of value. And if you don't have a hero, like I said, be your own hero. If you're gonna worship someone, worship your mom and dad, worship your ancestors, worship your creator, worship life. That should be your hero because you have life because of them. Without your mom and dad, without your grandparents, you wouldn't be here. Fortunately, I'm blessed. I have great parents. They're warriors at the utmost. Honor, honorable, loyalty. They walk the walk and they don't talk. They just walk the walk. And things like that. For myself to be here, and my family to be here, they had to struggle. They had to battle through many things. And they never gave up, because if they gave up, I wouldn't be here. You know, my mom had to run through in her teen years, a kid on the chest, a kid in the back, dodging bullets, dodging in the, running through rice field of the jungle, trying to find food to feed her family, her kids. While my dad was out fighting and helping. That's how we got here. My dad was helping the U.S. fight. Through war. Like I said, my mom climbed a barbed wire fence, bullets shooting at her, stomach cut, got kid here. Like the movie. Like for me, like I said, they didn't give up. They're my hero. And things like that. And like I said, if the thought of giving up ever came in my head, I couldn't even look at my mom or dad. To me, that's why you gotta find somebody that, like I said, find a real hero. Someone with value, someone with integrity, someone with morals and character. Not just because they have something. Those things get old and fade away and they turn to dust. Your character, your value, the things that you pass on lives on forever through your family and your friends. Like I said, if you gotta look up to someone, look up to yourself. Be a hero to your family members, your brothers, your sisters, your nieces, the nephews, your friend. Be reliable. Be responsible. Be reliable friends when they need a ride, when they need to borrow money short on bills. Be a hero to them, nieces and nephews. Be a hero to your mom and dad. Be a hero to your grandmas and grandpas. Help them out, because they were always there for you on your birthdays and holidays. So don't forget that when you grow up. Gratitude, don't forget that. And things like gratitude will take you far. Live in the energy field of gratitude and blessings and happiness, and life is always good. Like I said, through your daily journey and the things that you look up to in your life, make sure it's worth looking up to. You're beautiful in your own way. Just because someone has something or does something better than you does not make them better than you. Don't fall for the propaganda, and don't fall for the lie that you need to look a certain way to be happy or be beautiful. You need to have a certain thing to be happy or beautiful. Don't fall for that. This is your life experience. Just like the grass is beautiful the way the grass is, just like the tree is beautiful the way the tree is, the leaf is beautiful the way the leaf is, the way the sun shines down is beautiful on it, the way the birds fly, that's beautiful. Diversity is beautiful. You are beautiful the way you are. So it's not the way you look, the way you act, the way you treat people, the way you conduct yourself, the values you hold. That is the real beauty. The real beauty that's going to take you through life. So as warriors, I challenge you, whoever you may look up to in life, at the utmost, I challenge you to look up to yourself. Be that hero that you can look up to. Be that hero that your family can look up to. Things that, if you're going to worship someone, worship yourself. Worship your mom and dad. Worship your ancestors. Worship the Creator. Worship life itself. And give thanks for the fact that you have life. Stop looking at everything that distracts you. Look at yourself and become your own hero. Until then, live, love life. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Bless our level. Naksu! All day.